It's exactly 2 weeks. I actually nipa back 8. Our helicopter etu edifi Accra kopiemu our Obuasi. Just so much was a helicopter anymore. And for the past 2 weeks, there have been a lot of conversations. Obi say biana pilots ne baako or trainer sister or so trainer brother ne ba so ayare pilots ne baako and so na ne yere say on feel okay helicopter ne kra no ye kire nhye da nye papa e tana for helicopter de kaka ho bebre. Enu ntino makwa a retired wing commander and it's a minute train command because I make one perspective mean two plane that and I mean two helicopter that but we dear we to be on your matsna on the Airforce na yeduma for over 35 years. I had Gossip 24 message so baby a subscribe button so now I click the bell notification icon so now that follow you your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter at gossip24.com, any Gossip 24 TV. So na your Gossip 24 Extra, your Gossip 24 Sports, and then mobile home production CBR. Yeah, no the live or Gossip 24 Sports and the link in there about your comment section henceforth. Now for so make for Last Mass Food Center and my birthday party outdoor engagement events bia no our event center there Last Mass will be up on some food centers no available. Any the nkwa na obetumi order enye fufu nkwa na obetumi order emutu oho kokonte fried rice jollof rice bibia wa Las Palmas you obetumi order na emom no omo food centers so available a obetumi aba be host event e wo home catering services so on me render kama e dey am now you go straight to no you know since the helicopter crash no there have been a lot of conversations. One of them has been about squadron leader as some media ye promoting no I wing commander Mr. Peter Anala. And it's a man for being the late, may so rest in peace. Mr. Peter Anala, and it's a man for being Peter Anala, ne sister, also ne brother, ne ba, or coming to 2 months old baby, or 3 months. Now, Colano home finding idea, or man 1 week off, or so by a bit 2 helicopter, in Tiana mentally, Peter Anala, and yes, stable, a lot of things could have happened. It be most see weather, it be most you, I mean, an MP, Mohammed here, an MP can say, oh, I didn't cry, I see a blasty or real, and send about a binomo. Which I'm sure somewhere privy to this particular way. So, rota no, they said, now we break it down what the rota is, and it's money idea. And you know, say me babeka, me come me minima. I hope I don't know about the Air Force, right? It lacks value. It's in my be all value. And it's what serving the Ghana Air Force for over 35 years. And this is not just Obiakeke. This is a retired wing commander out here in the person of Mr. Sobojo. I hope Sobojo enjoyed this conversation and you get all the answers you've ever wanted to what happened to the helicopter from this particular conversation. So welcome to Gossip 24. Like I said earlier, we are here to have a conversation with a retired wing commander who has served the Ghana Air Force and the Ghana Armed Force entirely. I mean, throughout his life, he has served the country called Ghana, and he's in the person of retired wing commander Patrick Nelson Sobojo. I'm sure you've seen this man on your screens, but for me, you know how I want my conversations one-on-one so that I can get the best for you, our audience on Gossip 24. Welcome to Gossip 24, sir.
Thank you, and to your cherished listeners. Okay.
Thank you too. Thank you for granting us this audience. It's a pleasure. So. I'm sure you have had conversations and you've been involved in lots of engagement since this particular sad event happened. And I want to ask, first of all, what have you deduced so far from all the conversations you've been engaged in?
To be honest with you, I'm amazed about the furor about this air crash. It is not the first time that a helicopter or any other aircraft have been lost by the Ghana Air Force. Okay. And we didn't get this situation where everybody deducing and lecturing on aviation and all that. It beats us. Why this furrow? Because the Ghana Air Force has standard procedures when these things happen. Mm-hmm. And they were not lack. They activated it. So this is my, I'm sorry that the expectation of the public is too much. They should wait until the black box is decoded. Okay. Because both pilots lost their lives. Yeah. And no one was in the aircraft who could tell us what happened.
Exactly.
Okay, and weather conditions, so no one can predict. If the weather was so bad, they wouldn't let anyone fly. It means in the Air Force or pilot aviation, pilots have certifications.
Yeah.
We have, let's assume A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
And this pilot is an all-weather pilot.
Yeah. You're talking about squadron leader.
Wing commander now, all-weather pilots. That means you can fly in the night, daytime, and anytime. He's qualified, and the airplane too is qualified. And let the public understand that this is not the only Z9 we have.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, there are other Z9. So
about 4 of them were procured.
All the 4 couldn't be faulty. Before they assigned a pilot to a particular aircraft, it would have been checked by the ground crew completely and make sure that every instrument on the aircraft is okay.
Safe
now
for
the pilots also comes to check everything, if it's okay, before he will even enter the airplane. Now we'll go into airplane, the first thing that you are in the cockpit.
Yeah.
There are many digital or whatever it is, instruments that you have to check. Before you start the aircraft, you don't start and say that this is wrong. You check everything. Then you start the engine. You do after start checks, okay? After you do that, then you talk to the control tower. The control tower will give you your assigned height, will give you weather report, and everything you need to be able to execute the mission.
Yeah.
So when you are satisfied that the airplane is fit, airworthy to go, no pilot is decided to take off to go and kill himself.
That's true.
You make sure that the pilot or the aircraft can do the mission assigned to. Because if anything happens in the air, you can't call the mechanic to come and sort it out for you.
That's why there's already a technician in there.
The technician can't even work when the aircraft is happening unless it lands.
Okay.
What is he going to fix when the plane is in the air? You need him anywhere you land. He will check before you take off from point A to B and B to A, make sure everything is okay. That's what he can do. But in flight, he can't do anything. Except a pilot will decide what exactly is happening and what he should do.
Yeah.
Now, flying over a forested area, and maybe there was a mechanical, electronic, something wrong. Where was he going to land? You can't, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can't keep the aircraft in the air because it's a rotor which is keeping the air. Yeah. And assuming that there's not enough power to turn the rotor, what happens? You only come down.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. If maybe in the bush there was some school park or something that you can see, they immediately, because he doesn't want to die, you go and land there.
On the school park.
You know, but people believe that maybe he had 1 hour, 2 hours at his disposal. The plane was coming down. And I'm saying it's not the first time this thing happened in Ghana. Yeah. Why is there so much furor around it?
I think you have lived through time in the Ghana Air Force, and I'm sure you've seen the occurrences from 1978 all through to...
The Ghana Air Force was formed in 1959. Okay. And since then, it has been responsible in doing all government official flights. In every country where they have an Air Force, it therefore provide transportation for the government.
For the government, yeah.
So 1971, you're talking about, I was in the Air Force. It was an accident. Yeah. What happened after the accident? Did you have this kind of furor around it?
No, nowadays.
As if there are no standard procedures that should be initiated. Yeah.
That's true. So I was asking that, you know, there have been a lot of misconceptions out there, but you have lived through all the incidents that have encountered the country Ghana with respect to aircrafts and maybe helicopters and what have you. From your observation, right, there are conspiracy theories like maybe the rotor might have had a fault, which you mentioned.
What is a rotor?
The thing that keeps the helicopter moving.
Yes, it's giving power by what?
By the power supply units.
Yeah, the rotor cannot work on its own.
Yeah.
It's like a car engine, the engine fan you have.
Yeah.
If the engine is working, the fan is working.
It should work.
So assuming that there was a problem with the engine, or problem on something else, what will happen to the rotor? It's not automatic.
It's not going to move.
It's not going to work. That's why I'm saying that people are speculating things that they are not aware.
Yeah.
It's good to ask that question. If you are climbing a hill, and depending on your car, the capacity, and if you step on the accelerator maximum RPM, and the power can't climb the hill, what happens?
You check back.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The rotors are not getting or giving the pilot the power it should to sustain the air. There's nothing you can do.
That's true. So after clearing that, there's also this conspiracy theory that, several calls were made in the helicopter to people on the ground that, we're about to crash, we are facing this challenge and what have you.
Okay.
Being an experienced pilot for that matter.
A plane takes off.
Yeah.
It cannot talk to anyone on the ground. It only talks to control tower.
So absolutely no chance.
How can you hear what the
radio,
the pilot is saying? You make a call to who?
That any of the passengers make a call in the helicopter.
I don't want to ask this question. Have you flown before?
Yes, I have.
Don't they tell you put off your
in flight mode? Yes.
So at what time are you going to use your mobile phone? Mobile phones have the limitation.
Yeah.
There are some highs they don't work. And you are going to call the pilot to ask him what? What are you, if we're out?
Yeah.
And then you saw a plane going, what are you going to tell the pilot?
No. So it can't happen that maybe a passenger of the craft of the helicopter phones maybe.
What does that passenger know about operation of the helicopter? What does he know?
Maybe out of fear and panic.
Out of fear, the pilot who is inside the aircraft.
Yeah.
He's the one controlling it. So the passenger, what does he know about the technicalities of the helicopter? The helicopter pilot doesn't want to die. He's doing his best. But circumstances like we said over the forest, he couldn't land anywhere and the plane couldn't hang in the air. It's an accident. And this is not the first time we had a helicopter. So I don't honestly understand what the furor is about. Go on.
That makes a lot of sense because, their conception was that, they tried calling people, they tried
calling people. Who said they tried calling who? Has anybody come to show you that somebody called him?
That is important.
I'm telling you, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
He's at height.
I'm glad you are.
But what are you going to tell him to do?
Yeah.
He's flying the machine. You're outside. You don't know what is happening with him, instruments and the engine. Then you call him to tell him what? The place, when they take off, talked only to controlled
tower.
Yeah. And between Accra and Obuasi is Kumasi.
Yeah.
No one can say they tried to. What were you going to tell them when the plane is zigzagging and coming down? It's not like it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
Those few minutes, how did the person who saw the helicopter know what was going on and call or a personal call? What is it going to tell the person?
It defies logic.
It doesn't happen.
That's true. Another misconception that's out there that I wish you as someone who lived in the Air Force, still living, would clear for me is, or for our audience is that, would there ever be a circumstance where maybe a pilot, regardless of all his qualifications, right, is not psychologically fit to fly and will be
Are we saying that before we fly, there should be psychologists who talk to the pilot before he takes off? Is it feasible?
Because there's this narrative out there.
And I'm asking you a question. Yeah. Is it possible that before you sit in a cockpit to fly, a doctor will come and examine you on the spec before you go up?
Shouldn't be that maybe based on your history in the month.
You don't think the operator doesn't know the history of the pilot?
For the layman,
answer the question. For the layman,
who is the operator?
Listen, the operator is Ghana Air Force.
Okay.
Or let's say
Boeing.
No, Boeing. Airline.
Yeah.
They are the operators.
Sorry. Yeah.
And before they allow a pilot to go in, they know that you're physically fit, everything is okay before you go and sit down. It's not something that they can call you out or say, go and fly. It doesn't happen.
Maybe they obey before command.
What does that got to obey before command? You think the Air Force knows that this pilot cannot fly this machine at this side, and they'll tell you to go, and you, the pilot, you want to go and die, you go and do it. What is obey before command coming? If you know you are not qualified. And
No,
they tell you to,
regardless of your qualifications, psychologically.
what's
For
we
instance,
talking about psychologically? They go on the medical screening. They do everything. It doesn't change day by day. And they know, is it the only pilot in the Air Force?
No.
Or the helicopter squadron?
No.
They are others. If you are not okay to fly, they will give you another pilot.
Okay.
So psychological about what? Don't belittle the Ghana Air Force or any aviation.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I'm also glad because it's coming from you, right? You have flown.
Yeah, that's why I said
times,
that people have no history or don't even know how plane takes off the procedures are talking. And I've been pleading with anybody who can that, please let us be patient and let's get to know what the black box or the anti-collision will tell us. Yeah. Period. No one will ask you to go and do something. If you have to go, you are not too qualified. You know, if anything happens, you will die. Would you go?
I will never go. I will never take those chances.
It doesn't happen.
I will never
take
those chances. Okay. Now, there is this important question that I've been sieving so I can ask you, right? And it has to do with the Z9. Okay, the Z9. The Z9 is known as maybe a logistic aircrafts, if I'm not mistaken. And based on the history of the Z9, there are a lot of countries that have complained about the stability or the durability of the Z9, like Pakistan and other countries that procure the Z9 from China, which is should I say a replica, if I'm allowed to say, of the
Have
French.
you heard of any country complaining? Planes have accidents all the time. No one is talking about the efficacy of the helicopter. Recently, the president went round, thank you, to, wasn't a helicopter who flew in?
It was.
So why is this situation like if happen? It depends on what happened for the crash. What happened in Nigeria may not be the same as what happened
What
here.
happened in Ghana?
Every incident is peculiar to its nature. And I'm surprised that you're trying to impugn that maybe the helicopter. You know, in aircraft business, before, you know what's called a fuselage? The fuselage is the body of the airplane.
Yeah.
And then you have the instruments, you need to monitor what you are doing. And many aircraft manufacturers may not have this item. They may purchase one from you, you produce that item.
Yeah.
They buy it from it and fit it.
Yeah.
It will be configured. It's configured in the way, and they tell you the operator, the operations. For example, I was trained in Italy as a jet fighter pilot. You know,
Wow.
They'll tell you that don't exceed this speed.
Okay.
Don't go above this speed. And it's written black and white. If you go and do something different, which is the pilot error, we have pilot error, we have weather error, we have mechanical.
Okay.
At the moment, we don't know what happened.
What error happened that
And
led to
the
the crash?
incidents you want to talk about on Z9, has it been official that it's on the aircraft that you can fly? Each incident is peculiar to its nature. So you can't use what happened in Pakistan. Have Pakistanis told Ghana that they are no longer flying their Z9?
No, they haven't.
As Nigerians, if you have, or South Africa. Let's take the route. Are all car accidents the same issue?
No, there are different circumstances.
Thank you.
Under which they
Thank you for answering me.
Yeah. But you know, me answering and then a retired Marine commander answering.
So this is what I'm telling the public, not you per se.
Exactly.
I say car accidents happen. I did the same type of accidents.
No, they aren't.
What about the aircraft? Isn't it a machine which is flying?
That's true.
So it depends on a peculiar situation. And this one, for example, have you seen a tree in Ghana taller than 2,000 feet
Yes,
before?
you made a statement.
Yeah, but have you
like
seen
that.
one before?
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
Yeah.
And if you are flying, you don't fly at 3 tops. If even it's a military operation that you're flying so low to execute a mission within the forest, their maximum and minimum regulation will be 1,000 feet above the tallest object. So you never take off to go and crash into a tree. So what happened for this plane to leave its height, descend to come and hit a tree? Because you only assigned to fly that low.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
So we must find out what happened for the plane to drop, and then maybe went into a tree. We don't know what happened to the aircraft.
Unless the black box.
Thank you.
So, living through the Ghana Air Force, if you may, how long would it take for an incident of the sort to be investigated and maybe a report to come out and all of that? How long does it take?
Since the inception of Ghana Airforce 1959,
Yeah.
we had some few accidents where the results made public.
There's one report I've seen.
Which one?
The 2014.
They told them what happened to the airplane?
They gave a summary.
Who gave the summary?
The National Aircraft Incident Investigative Committee.
What did they say?
They mentioned what went forth with the engine.
I have not, because this is a military conversation. It's not made public.
Okay.
It's classified. If somebody, a civilian, was on the board, I've seen some doctor, something who came on air a couple of times. You will not get information. The information will relate to the operator.
Okay.
And since a military aircraft, all information coming out is classified. It's not as soon as it becomes public notice.
Okay, for context, this aircraft belongs to the Volta River Aviation Limited. So they are the operators of this particular aircraft. And perhaps that is why this report was made public then. If, per what you are saying, that the operator decides whether they make the incident report public or not.
All military incidents are classified. Whether car accident, boat accident, they are not public domain. Recently, an Army helicopter ran into a jetliner at the US and killed 78 people.
Yeah.
Do you know how long they even came out to talk? Military doesn't talk. I've spoken, if I was in uniform, I wouldn't allow you to come here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we have regulation.
Yeah, that's true.
So whatever happens, it's not public information. If they decide they want the public to know,
they will.
You will. If you don't get to know, it has happened. And there's nothing they are going to hide about you. And I'm saying that this is not the first crash from the Ghana Air Force from 1959. When have you seen a report in the papers that this and this happened? If they want, the government decides to make it public, that's their problem. But it's not a public institution
they
where
don't owe us.
They don't owe anything, you know?
Yeah. I think this settles it. So for those of you who may think that the military is mandated to tell you what went wrong and what happened, I mean, the onus lies
on them. They will decide whether they want to unclassify the information for the public. But if they don't bring, that's not you can do about it. You can't force them. Once soldiers go on the ground and they are bitten by a snake or shot, did they come to tell you what he did?
No, they don't.
So why do you think it should be different?
Maybe we are curious.
But I've told you, military doesn't talk to the public.
That's true.
Without permission, you don't.
That's true.
I don't think there's anything that they'll try to hide.
Yeah.
Where the same aircraft being flown by other pilots, that they will look at it and not tell them this and this happened.
Yeah.
But public is completely out of military information.
So before we leave finally, I know during your active times in the military, you may have encountered an incident or maybe nearly had an incident. How did you manage it? Did anything of the sort happen?
The Ghana Air Force has standard procedures. How we were sent to Italy, first Africans to fly jet fighters. We were 12 of us. Almost 2 years. We came, within a year, we lost 6 of them. Wasn't the Ghana Air Force there? Wasn't the public there?
We were there.
They were everything made.
No.
So why are you treating this one so different? Is it because of political elements who were passengers in it?
Maybe.
Assuming that there were soldiers who were being transported to a point this thing happened. Would have been, it would not happen.
It wouldn't have.
You know?
Yeah. I think because of the political elements.
Aeroplanes are machines. And unfortunately, you are not running on the ground. Anything can happen. And when it happens, as soon as everyone press want to know public what happened, you are not within the military to be accessible to classified information.
Yeah. That's true.
If the government decides that you should know what happened, you let you know. But it's not classified information.
So for those of us who are waiting, it's classified information.
Yes.
Retired Wing Commander has given an example, right? They were 12, and then they came and the number reduced from 12 to what the military has kept till date. And
I don't think my mate's flying now. You know how our mate is too. You know, I don't think one of them is flying now. But we're free for a while. I recorded this. There's a picture, there were 2 of us.
Yeah.
The other, I'm in the front. The other guy died. He crashed and died. Yes. These things happen not only in Ghana, happens in aviation all the time.
Yeah.
It's not peculiar to Ghana.
Yeah. So it happens, and I think for now, most of the misconceptions have been clear. Until the reports is out, you can't say the rotor malfunctioned, the weather wasn't good.
If people don't know what is a rotor, let's take a car fan engine.
Yeah.
It's powered by the engine.
Can we show them
The
one?
rose, you can see the big one. This is a rotor.
Am I permitted to show them?
Oh, why then? Why not?
Yeah.
The one on top is a rotor, and it's powered by the engine.
This
This
one
is the rotor on top.
This one.
Okay, the other airplanes, you have the fans in front, you can see them. But this one goes round, and it's powered by the engine.
By the engine over here.
Yes.
So you see.
It's not independent.
Yeah.
But it's controlled by the pilot.
Yeah. So this settles it, no more misconceptions, no more conspiracy.
When you are talking about rotor maybe hitting something, then the plane has come so low to hit it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That have we seen any aeroplane, whether fixed wing or helicopter, come down so low and hit a tree? Something must have happened.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm saying that the flying rules, everywhere you fly, you must be 1,000 feet above the highest object. Yeah. So why did it happen? He's not an ab initio pilot, a very qualified pilot in Ghana and the US.
Yeah.
I've been flying all this time. It's not this very trip that he flew and this thing happened. So I'm not saying you are. The public should be patient.
Yeah. So let's be patient. We'll exercise all the patience. And earlier we had a conversation that it's not even possible for someone to shoot this down unless...
Galamsey people, the kind of weapons they cannot down this aircraft. First of all, the two pilots are sitting in the front.
Yeah.
They are not static. Yeah. They are moving. You must be some marksman to be able to shoot the pilot.
Yeah.
And he wasn't only there two. So the sniper shot the two pilots.
No, I'm not sure.
Did the plane burst in flame before it hit the ground?
That's what an MP alleged, but I'm
Which
not sure.
MP?
The MP for Ada, she alleged
that they saw the plane coming down with smoke and fire.
That the plane, excuse my language, exploded. A blast here.
What are you talking about? So it's something blasting. The villagers didn't hear the sound. It's from my town. I was according with you. So what means it's exploded? It hit the ground before it exploded.
Yeah.
How can it explode? Who put the dynamite inside to blow it out? And the pilots didn't check it on the ground before he took off. People who don't know should stop talking. Yeah. Even though it's my MP, but I disagree with him. He has no aviation knowledge. Yeah. Okay? Because these things, even for example, it is not a private VRA helicopter. This is a military one. Yeah. And a military base which is guarded 24 hours.
Yeah. Who would?
And it's all the ground crew themselves will not know which one they were assigned, Z9A or B or C, until they say, bring this aircraft out. And there's always a standby. So the one which flew, if it wasn't good, they will give me another one to go.
That's true.
So what time does somebody can go to the Air Force base and sabotage it? At what point? The technicians, I don't know whatever the technician can do, the pilot can see it. Okay. When he starts the aircraft.
And even the technician is also on board. So why would they?
Thank you.
I mean, this answers it. This is Gossips 24. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Retired Wing Commander, God bless you for granting us this audience and sharing your knowledge with us. I mean, should the report be made public, I'm sure we will come back here and then maybe talk about it. But if it doesn't happen, I mean, we will leave the speculations.
What I said, this is not the first time an Air Force plane has come down. And at your age, I believe some of you are 59. When have you seen a classified board of inquiry displayed in the public?
Never. I haven't seen some. No. Even
the U.S. one I gave you, the U.S. government gave specific, because there were civilians in a jetliner. That's why they gave certain reasons. Otherwise, they won't do it. Military keeps the information to themselves. Yeah. Not because they want to hide it. Yeah. But that's the way in the military. I believe the police do the same thing.
Exactly.
So that's it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, much
God bless
obliged.
you.
Okay.
And I wish I could take this home, but I can't.
No, you can't.
So this ends here.
This one could fly. It's a remote controlled
Okay.
helicopter, but it hasn't. I haven't done it. I'm not a helicopter pilot, so I wouldn't know what to do. But I can film.
We are out. I don't know if you enjoyed the conversation, but I thought say 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks after say a news be say it's I owe it a duty. Say me bring you a conversation of the sort. What you are saying, because I know a lot of people have been asking, Sir Clement, your analysis and what have you. I've never flown a helicopter. You understand? The only thing I know is I've done a few research about the Z9 when it was procured, and what have you, how many Z9s we have, and the rest, But I have never flown a helicopter. I don't know how the Ghana Air Force operates, and that is why in here, my name is Mr. Sobojo Etenase, or a retired wing commander. If for nothing at all, ni post a poster edimu Ghana Air Force mo ansana or retire. That is the poster. Yeah, dear mother, late squadron leader, Mr. Peter Anala. May their souls rest in peace. A high Gospel 24. Magraheb.